Okay then, so the theme for today is flexibility, abdominal core work, a little bit of work on your back muscles to improve your posture, and a little bit of balance thrown in there as well. Just do what you can, folks, alright? So first of all, just maybe start with your legs in front, just a little bit of shoulder lift and retraction to get us going, just to relax the upper body, maybe get rid of any knots that might be in the upper back areas, and of course the ball and socket shoulder joints. Breathing in and out, and drop them down for a second. Just let your head tilt out to the right slowly, just a little bit, giving that left side of your neck a bit of a stretch back to the middle, tilting your head out to your other side, just giving each side a bit of relief there. Lifting the shoulders up, this time just tilting the head back a little bit more. Breathing in, just give your head another turn to the right, relieving knots and tension in your neck, back to the middle, head turning to the other side. And from there, folks, just drop your shoulders down. Okay, so first of all, just letting your feet come in with your knees bent. Take your knees apart, join the soles of your feet together, hands on the ankles, just a little bit of elbow pressure applied inside to your adductors there. Take a breath in, just let the head drop momentarily, just maximising the adductor stretch. 3, 2, 1. So we'll come up from there, we'll just sit tall, we'll bring our palms together, lengthen your arms to about chest height, flex your hands back, take a breath, and just pull your arms back wide, get a big stretch across the chest and the front of your shoulders and your arms. Okay, bringing your palms together, your fingertips together, just push those hands out. Good stretch for the upper back and the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Now from there, if you just put your right hand behind your right glute, left hand on your right knee, stay tall, take a breath, just turning your upper body to the right of where you are, slowly as far as you can, and that should give the left of your lower back a deep stretch. It's just starting off with a bit of flexibility into your spine and lower back. So other hand behind glute, opposite hand on the knee, take a breath, stay tall, slowly turning to the left now, feeling that effect into the right of your lower back. Okay, 3, 2, 1. So a good start for the lower back areas, coming into the central spine, into your thoracic spine now. So if you can, cross your ankles. If you need to keep your feet together like this, absolutely fine, but I'll just turn for the demo. So ankles crossed, or feet, soles of your feet together, just starting tall, your hands hanging loose in front of your knees. You've got your chin tucked into your chest. Take a breath in, blowing out, folks. Just slowly put your head down, slowly as far as you can, and then just begin to edge your head forwards, and then breathing in, rising up nice and tall in your spine. So you should feel it coming from the thoracic up to the cervical part of your spine now. Having another one, chin tucked in. You're just slowly putting your head under the water. You're then edging your head forward slowly, and then breathing in. You're coming above the water for an inhale to mobilize that mid-spine. We'll do one more. Chin tucked in again. Drop your head down slow. Edge your head forwards. Take a breath in through that nose. That just gives the central part of your spine a good start as well. So from there, we'll now just take our thighs in front, preparing to just stretch into the hamstrings. So just take your time pulling them apart, hands starting on your shins. Take a breath and blowing out. Just begin to slide your hands towards ankles or feet. Grab what you can, try and keep the legs straight, folks. Let your head look down, so you're getting a good tight stretch to the inside part of your hamstrings there. 3, 2, and 1. We'll just slide back in from there with the hands. We'll stick the hands behind the back of the head. We'll breathe in, and we'll just lower the right elbow slowly down to the right a bit. Just feel that into the left of your lower back. Breathing in, keeping that chest lifted, and then left elbow pointing down to your left. Feeling that again on the right of your lower back. And as you come back from there, we'll now just spread your arms out wide, straight to shoulder height level. We'll breathe in. We'll just divert upper body to the right leg. And with your left hand, can you just try and reach for the outside of your foot? Breathe in, slowly come back to the middle, rotate upper body to the left leg now, and just try and soar off the other side. If it's too tight, just come a bit closer in with your feet, okay? Just make it doable for you. A little bit of bend in the knees if you need to also. We'll just do one more, melting that opposite shoulder blade, and from there, ready for a real tight one again into your inner thighs. Your palms and wrists facing up to the ceiling. Take a breath, folks. You just try to get the back of your hands or wrists as close to the floor as you can. Do not worry if you can't get them all the way down. This is a real tight one for your adductors, okay? So if you've only got halfway down, absolutely fine. Okay, it'll still be effective for you there. 3, 2, and 1. So we'll just, from there now, carefully slide the legs back in and feet slide in. But just letting your right knee point out to the right, folks. Let your left knee come down to the floor as well. So both knees are bent. And if you just have the sole of your right foot inside to that left thigh, okay? Bringing your left heel a bit closer towards you if you can. Walk your hands back a little bit. And then just bending your elbows. You're going to lean back a touch, and that's going to send a deep stretch into the front of your left hip flexor, hopefully. So you'll know when you've gone far enough because you'll be feeling it well. Okay, we'll walk the hands back in. This time with the right leg still bent. If you can just carefully bring the right leg a bit further around, keep the back left leg bent, and now just turning your hands towards that right knee. We're going to put the elbows into bent. We're going to lower the face a bit, and you'll probably just feel that start to come into your right glute. Okay, just a tight stretch in that area there. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully coming back in from there now. Okay, we're just going to start to warm up the abdominals a little bit. We'll do the other side of the flex after this short warm up. We straighten the legs. We have a nice tall spine. We take a breath. Exhale, suck in the core. Lengthening your arms straight to about a shoulder height level. Deep breath in. And just keeping your back on a vertical slope, folks. We're just going to begin to lean back a little bit. And then we're just going to imagine we're holding on to a drag lift on a ski slope. We're just squeezing into the base of your abdominal middle, getting a bit of shake. Hold, hold, hold. And take a breath in. Nice and tall for a second. Just keep that core sucked in. Blow it out. Abdominals sucked in tight. We'll have another go. Lengthen your arms straight to shoulder height level. Again, just not letting your lower back curve, just having a vertical spine. And that might be enough as you squeeze your abdominals. If you like though, breathing in, just lifting your left heel off the floor a little bit. Shaking into that left side. Blowing out. Hands onto the shins for recovery there, okay? Again, inhale. Rising up tall, and just leaning back again. And on our invisible ski slope, we take a breath, just maybe lifting the right heel off the floor this time a little bit, squeezing your right hand side, and breathing in, just a little reach out towards the shins. 2 more to go if you can, alright? Stick to the level that's right for you. Just get the base of your core really going. Keep that midsection sucked in. Once again now, just onto your vertical slope in your spine. Either stay still or lifting your left heel slightly. Maybe your right arm as well, nice and straight above your shoulder. That just makes the left side start to contract that a little bit more. 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down. And a little bit of a stretch for the lower back. Take a recovery breath and rise tall again with arms. Breathing in, folks, leaning back a little bit and pause again. Lift that right heel if you can, possibly lifting your left arm straight above the left shoulder, working into the right side that little bit more. 5 more seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel down, little reach for the shins. And a little bit of a stretch for that lower back as well. So bending your knees, shoulders are relaxed, but not for long, because we're gonna start by just sitting up nice and tall. You'll feel that in your lower back a little bit. So this time, round your shoulders forwards, curve your lower back, Lean back a little bit, guys, and that is a good stretch for the lower back. And then rise up tall, take a breath in, relax, round the shoulders forwards again, a little bit of C curve into the lower back area. 3, 2, 1. And just coming into that other side of our hip flexor and glute stretch now. So just having your knees pointing out to the left, so the sole of your left foot in front of your right thigh. Just walking your hands back a little bit. Hands can go flat. Just bending your elbows now, leaning back a little bit in your upper body, and hopefully it's starting to come down the front of this front right thigh, the hip flexor. So we're just keeping the pressure off the knees for the time being. We'll be kneeling in just a moment, but from there, walking hands in, we just take our time, letting the left leg, the bent left leg, edge a bit further around to the left hand side. The back right leg is still bent. Hands come round to the left, just bending your elbows, letting your head go down, stretching into that left glute a bit more. Hold on. And that really starts to just stretch into your gluteal. Okay, so we've had a good start in the hamstrings, the hip flexors, and the glutes. We're going to get ready to do a little bit of work on our hands and knees. So first of all, just coming up into a kneeling position, a slight gap going on between the knees, the shoulders relaxed and down, just perhaps have a little bit of chest open, a diagonal left to right and right to left, just getting across the upper body. If you've got tight shoulders or round shoulders, this is a great one to do, just promoting flexibility across your upper body. Okay, we'll do the lower back in just a moment. For now, can you just bend your right knee, have the sole of your right foot down, right toes pointing out to the right. Just currently have that left hip facing forwards, the back of your right hand pressing into your right knee. And breathing in now, just leaning to your right, reaching that left arm up high. So a double stretch, the left of your waistline and the right of your inner thigh. 3, 2, 1. Now from there, just getting a little bit of tone into the oblique waistline. Okay, we're going to just slide the right leg out straight, right foot facing forwards. Keep the core sucked in. Reach the arms up straight if you can, above shoulder height. And just leaning to the left a little bit slowly, folks. Okay, we pause. Just a bit of a rotation of head and arms to the left. Breathing in, coming back up there. Blowing out, leaning to your left a bit. Pause, rotate to the left a bit more. Working into that right waistline. Up we come. Deep breath in, leaning to the left again. Rotation. Blown out, breathing in, and we just start to warm up that right side a little bit more there. So well done with that. Now just having a slight gap between your knees. I'm going to turn for the actual movement, but that's what you want. A little gap going on. Your shoulders retracted and down, your hands on your hips. Take a breath. Just a little bit of relief for the lower back. We're going to just simply drop your bum back a bit, but then we're going to just kind of tilt your hips and pelvis forwards. And that's going to hopefully feel like your lower back is having a bit of a nice mobilizing effect. Alright, breathing in, blowing out, drop your bum back, curve that lower spine again. Good start for the tailbone, ready for our first round of balance. So just setting yourself up on hands and knees, knees under the hips, hands under the shoulders, trying to find a flat back, so no dip, no arch, just a flat spine if you can. Head in line with the spine, your core sucked in, and just beginning to take the left leg behind, extending your right arm straight to shoulder height level, left leg is straight to the height of your glute, and just a little bit of slow and controlled lowering and lifting of the right arm and the left leg, just getting into the glute, the hamstring and upper back area, body nice and still everywhere else. Place the hand and toe down, okay? Breathe in. Keep the core sucked in, raising that right arm and left leg up straight. And just try if you can to take a right arm to the right and a left leg to the left. Breathing in as you come in, blowing out as you come apart. Just working into that left side of the core. One more time, right arm out to the right, left leg out to the left, hand and toe down for recovery. One more to go, okay? Just catch your breath, keep the core sucked in. Lift the right arm and the left leg, folks. Nice balanced, and let's see if you can take the toes of right foot off the floor. So you just stay nice and still, making those abdominal muscles work that night a little bit harder. And then putting your toe down, putting your knee down, and just give yourself a lower back stretch. Just sink your bum down, rest your head into the floor, and relax there for a moment or two. Breathing in, blowing out, okay. We now just lift the head and keeping the knees together, walking the hands out to the left on the angle, and keeping the arms straight. If you can just sit your bum down towards heels, and that feels good on the right side of your back, of your spine. Breathing in now, we'll just walk the hands round to the right. So just having your arms straightened out, palms are flat, sink your bum down if you can, drop the head, deep stretch on the left side of spine, one back, 3, 2, 1. Walking the hands in and just doing the other side of our inner thigh opener. So the right knee is down, left leg bent, with left toes pointing out to the side, right hip facing forward, just pressing the back of your left hand inside to your knee, right arm locked out to the right. Breathing in, guys, just leaning to your left hand side, and you'll keep the pressure on the inside of that knee with your hand, double stretch, oblique and inner thigh adductor. Alright, now from there, left foot can face forwards, left leg is straight, core abdominals sucked in, reaching up with the arms above the shoulders, just a little lean to your right. Okay, have a pause if you can, rotate, head to the right, and then come back up straight. Take a breath, leaning to the right again a little bit, pause, rotate, breathing in, carefully coming back up. I'll do one more, just leaning to the right hand side, a little bit of a corkscrew effect, just twist, breathe in, and then let your arms drop down there. Okay, really good stuff. So a little bit of work onto your other side of a balance. So this time it's a case of, again, just setting yourself up, palms under shoulders, knees under the hips, flat spine, tray of coffee resting on the back. So one more time on our front, and then we'll lie down. We'll raise the left arm and right leg to shoulder height level and glute height level, just a bit of steady lowering and lifting. If you need to go slower than that, that's fine. We're just adding a little bit of tempo, starting to overload the glute, hamstring and upper back. Hand and toe coming down, that's 1 of 3. Take your breath, take your time, raise the left arm and the right leg, pause, and we go left arm to the left, right leg to the right. Breathing in as we come back, blowing out as we come apart. And again, one more time, before placing hand and toe back to the floor, okay? Stick in, folks, keep that core sucked in tight. Last one on the knees, raising the left arm and the right leg, and if you can, the toes of the left foot as well off the floor. Stay nice and still and balanced, and that just provides your left side of your core with a little bit of a challenge there. So well done, really good stuff. Now we're ready to work into the left side of your abdominal core. Just imprint the spine down to the floor. First of all, relax the head, knees together, feet together, just a little bit of a drop out of legs to each side, giving that lower back on your left a release, and then on your other side as well. Okay, a little bit of a stretch into your lower back. Just hug those knees into your middle, rocking from side to side. And here we go. So just starting with your feet flat, nice neutral spine. That means there's not a huge gap under lower back. Lower back isn't totally pressed into the floor. You can just still get about 2 fingertips underneath that lower spine, okay? Left leg is is straightened out on the ground. And we're going to place the left hand behind the back of the head, and we're going to raise the right arm up towards above the shoulder with your right palm facing to the left. Abdominal core sucked in tight. Breathing in, just bringing that head and neck off the ground. Lifting your left heel off the floor as well, folks. You're going to start to feel that left side shaking. And now blowing out, we just lower the right arm down. Breathing in as it comes up. Now blowing out, if you can take your right arm out to the right. Breathing in as you come in. Blowing out as the arm goes down. So you're just keeping the lower body nice and still. Legs nice and stable. Blowing out as the arm goes down. Breathing in as it comes back in. Blowing out, we drop down. Breathing in, we come up. It's all slow and controlled. One more time to go. And the left side will be really stabilizing well. Blowing out and breathing in. One more time. Take the right arm out to the right. Breathing in. And just let that left foot go flat, folks. Rest your head down and preparing to work a little bit into your side again, into your waistline, but mostly on the left side of your core. Right hand behind the head, abdominals sucked in. Blow out, draw the tummy in. Left arm on the floor, but not for long. Going to just carefully bring the head and neck off the ground. Lifting your left arm a bit. Now, keeping the knees still, we blow out. We just have some lateral flexion. Round to the left. Breathing in, bring the head back to the middle. Keeping the legs still. You're just trying to tap towards that left shin with your left hand. Blowing out. And breathing in. Really working on that left side. Don't worry if you can't reach the shin. Just perform that flexion action and you're still going to get a good contraction effect on the left side. Take a recovery and we'll get one more on the go on this left side. A little bit of break for stretch. So tabletop legs and two hands currently behind the head. Abdominal middle sucked in tight. And just carefully bringing your head and neck off the ground, guys. Chin tucked into your chest. And for part one, if you can, just straighten your left leg to the height of the right. That might be enough. Or take the left leg a bit further towards the floor. Legs nice and still. And maybe, with your chin tucked into the chest, let your left arm come alongside left thigh. Right arm above the right shoulder. Holding this nice and still. Making the left side isolate and contract. Hold and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the head down to the floor and just have a little bit of hip mobilization whilst we're here for recovery. Okay, little circles. So just have a little bit of a shake off in your feet and maybe a little bit of hip twist just whilst we're recovering the body. Just spread your arms out, palms into the floor. Bent legs dropping out to the right first, head to the left, ribs open up on that left side nicely, okay? And twisting carefully over to the left now, just let your head turn to the right. Ribs open up nicely on the right channel. And breathing in. We'll just temporarily have the full body release, guys. Stretching out your core from fingertips to toes as well. Ready to go, hopefully. Okay, so just do what you can. Again, neutral spine. 2 fingertips are still capable of getting underneath. And right leg is straight. Right hand behind the back of the head. And left arm going up straight above that shoulder. Abdominal tummy sucked in, bringing the head off the ground carefully with neck, lifting your right heel off the floor, folks. And if you can now, blow out as you lower the left arm down. You breathe in, it comes up, and now blowing out. Breathing in, it comes back in. Blowing out as it goes down. Breathing in as you come up, and then left arm out to the left. Breathing in as you come in. One more time. Really work that right side of your core, folks. Stick in. Breathing in and blowing out as you come apart. And then just flatten your right foot. So the key to really get the maximum out of everything with Pilates, folks, is just to stay nice and stable in the body, apart from the limb that is moving, okay? Control with your breathing, and that'll get you the best effects, alright? So, left hand behind your head, core sucked in tight, right arm off the floor, just bringing your head off the ground with neck, folks. And now, bit of lateral flexion round to the right. We're just trying to tap the right shin if we can with the fingertips, blowing out and breathing in. Again, rotation to the right, tap and breathe in. Nice and steady we go for 4 and breathing in. Remember, if you can't reach, do not worry, blowing out and breathing in. And the right side has had a good squeeze, grilling there, okay? So just catch your breath, ready for one last big effort now. Alright, for the core, up you come to table then, glue the feet and knees together in, core sucked in, 2 hands first of all behind head, just bringing your head and neck off the ground with chin tucked in. On the exhale, extend the right leg to the height of your left, and then breathing in, lower the right leg a bit further towards the floor. And if possible, just allow the right arm to come alongside the right thigh, and maybe lift your left arm above left shoulder, keeping the body nice and still. We really start to squeeze that right side, folks. Squeezing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then, bring the head back down. Just have a little shake off in your feet, okay? Just breathe in, blow out. Just let your feet go down for a second. Take your palms out, knees apart as well. Let yourself go. Gap into the chin. Tension coming out of your jaw. And with mouth open, slowly breathe in. Exhale out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Closure of knees, grabbing knees bent and pulling yourself up carefully. And if you can, if you're lying on, if you're sitting on something soft, just perhaps wrap your hands around knees, let yourself go. Just have a little rock back, massage that spine without landing on head. A little rock back. In a steady tempo, just to massage those discs, and then from there, just coming in, crossing your ankles, or if you need to, have your soles of feet together, just put a right hand down, and bending your right elbow, let the left arm reach up and over your head, nice side stretch into your left, and then relax and lean into your other one. This is the best part of the entire session. Nice stretch, okay? Just give yourself a float, just lift and breathe. A bit of full rotation with the head, nice and steady. Just don't allow the head to fall too far back as you go the other way. And maybe just a little bit of a massage into your neck, guys. Press your fingertips in. Press firm and get a little bit further towards your upper back. And that'll feel really good, hopefully, for you in the neck area. So, well done. Hope that's been beneficial. A little bit of stretch, a little bit of work for your balance and your back, and obviously your core. Give it a go. Thanks for watching.